Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
It is episode 225 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you, meteorologist Marcus Bailey from Indianapolis, Indiana, as we head into the final days of the month of April. Here comes May in a hurry. Some things that we will be monitoring here this week. I've got several rain opportunities. We may have some severe weather chances, and some of those may come before the first of the month. The big thing that we are kind of tracking here is how wet will the month of April finish. Definitely have a possibility, a good chance of being in the top 10 wettest months on record. Could be in the top 5, depending on some of these downpours that are going to be coming our way for this upcoming week. We'll walk you through it. We'll talk about the severe weather threats as well. Oh yeah, and we'll have a look ahead at the month of May outlook as well. All that and much more coming up next here on Weather Weekly.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
This is the week ahead for April 28th, 2025. Let's get started here. I think really a beautiful start to this work and school week here after kind of a chilly weekend across the year, especially some of those overnights got really, really cool. Looking a little better here for your Monday. We're going to kind of tap back into where we spent a lot of last week. Sunny, quiet, calm, warm. With the influence of high pressure kind of settling in here. Look for highs right around 80 degrees, I think. You're going to have this warm air advection coming in with, again, very dry weather. You might get some breezes picking up a little bit as we get later on into the day just because of a tightened pressure gradient. We're going to get some storms coming in for Tuesday. And so that may be a little bit of focus. I don't think it's going to be terribly windy, but it may get a little breezy at times, okay? So low 80s. Monday night, there is a low pressure center that will be tracking across the Great Lakes, a trailing cold front behind it. Scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms developing in northwestern portions of central Indiana just before daybreak on Monday night, early Tuesday morning. So I think, again, heading into Monday night, you're probably okay, especially in the metro area. But if you live northwest of Indy, you may see some rain chances there. Overnight lows into the upper 60s, so it's going to be quite mild. All right, Tuesday. This is an alert day. You'll need to be aware of maybe some stronger storms. We're going to have a cold front dragging through the state by the afternoon, early afternoon. Some of the projections are kind of speeding this up a little bit. Main threats with this really look to be damaging winds and large hail. Tornadoes are possible, at least from what I'm looking at in some of the models, but they're probably a little less likely. I don't want to completely rule them out, but I just don't know if there's going to be enough, spin to get these things going. All right. Just don't have maybe the ingredients. So damaging winds, and large hail are going to be kind of the primary concerns. It does look to be early afternoon through early evening, I guess, would be probably the window of opportunity for some of those stronger thunderstorms. All right. High temperatures on Tuesday into the low 80s. It's going to be pretty warm, pretty muggy. And I should mention that the Storm Prediction Center, at least early on here, has a slight risk out for the chance for severe weather for most of the state. All right, that's a level 2 out of 5 risk. So just make sure you're alert. All right, if you're going to be out and about for the afternoon hours, this could impact some kids' practices and games on Tuesday. So just be alert to that. Now, Tuesday night. Severe weather threat's done once we get later into the night, but this boundary then is going to stall out essentially over the southern part of our state. And so then we'll get waves of energy periodically here over the coming days, and that will bring us numerous rain chances, some of which could be heavy. All right. Overnight lows for Tuesday night then falling into the upper 50s and lower 60s. Wednesday, we'll have continued periodic showers and thunderstorms. I'm not anticipating anything severe here. As this front will kind of lift to the north, locally heavy rainfall is going to be the primary concern, and highs will be into the 70s. So a little bit cooler just thanks to the cloud cover and precip. That's on Wednesday. Thursday, another round of stronger storms potentially as another area of low pressure kind of drives another cold front into the region, very similar to Tuesday. Highs will be back in the 70s. And again, I think damaging winds and large hail are probably going to be the main concern here for your Thursday. Friday, there'll be some lingering showers. It does also look like we're going to get kind of a shot of cooler temperatures, but not cold temperatures. Just a bit of a cool down. Friday's highs look to be into the upper 60s. To wrap up the week, overnight lows into the 40s, but I think we finally, by Friday night, we'll start to kind of clear things out, and really Friday afternoon into Friday night. That's when we'll quiet things down. Weekend looks lovely right now. Highs near 70 degrees as we head into Saturday, and Sunday of next week, I think will be pretty similar. All right, that'll be the first weekend of May. That is mini marathon weekend. You'll probably look at numbers around 50 degrees at step off if you're running in the mini Saturday morning. So little cool, but I know that for runners, that's pretty ideal. And as of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be exceptionally breezy in the morning. So should be good there and should be in good shape for runners there. Big concern, again, you're going to have the severe weather threats for Tuesday, potentially Thursday as well, so make sure you're alert on those days. The other thing is obviously heavy rainfall. 7-day rainfall estimates have us between 1 inch and 2 inches widespread across the state, okay? As long as we don't get all of that in a very short amount of time, and when I mean that, I mean like in just a couple of hours. If that goes over a 3-day stretch, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, should not present us with tremendous flooding issues. Okay. That's something we could manage if we stay through that 1 to 2 inches. So we'll keep an eye on that. And we'll keep an eye on the severe weather threats as well coming up for this week. We'll wrap things up, talk about the month stats for April, and we'll take a peek ahead at the monthly outlook for the month of May. That's coming up next here on Weather Weekly. All right, let's talk stats. Month of April here for the month. It's been a wet one, obviously. 7.68 inches of rainfall. That puts us 3.96 over the average. And we're just over 6.5 inches last year at this time. Since March, we're at 10.46, so that's the beginning of spring. That's 3 inches above average. Last year at this time, we had 9.13. And for the year, 19.15. We're actually on the plus side of 0.19 inches. So we are running slightly above average for this time of year. In terms of rainfall for the month, we are now standing at, let's see here. I'm factoring in the numbers here. We're at 9th. To date, 7.68. Now, I mentioned, Tuesday and Wednesday wet. Thursday is the first. If we were to pick up, let's just assume 1 inch of rainfall between Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Could get a little bit more than that. But if we picked up 1 inch, that would put us at 8.68. That would make it for the wettest April on record. in Indianapolis, 8.6. That was back in 1893. So we only need to pick up 1 inch of precipitation. Okay. Don't know if we'll get that much, but even a half an inch would put us around 8.18. That would be good enough for top four. Even if we get a half an inch of rainfall in Indianapolis, we may end up getting a little bit more. So I do think that number one spot is in jeopardy. We'll have to watch that for sure. Okay. So that's where we stand now. Let's look at the outlooks here. We'll do 8 to 14 first. Strong signal for above average temperatures. This would be the time frame from May 4th to the 10th. And here's something that would be welcome. Below average precipitation during that time frame. A little break from the rain would not be a bad thing. A lot of planning going on. I know we're approaching that Mother's Day time frame that a lot of people look at, and I think you'll see a lot of farmers out and everybody else too, kind of getting moving on the growing season here over the next couple of weeks. 1 month outlook. This would be for the month of May. And there's no signal really either way for warm or cool for the month of May. So equal chances either way. There are some slight signs of above average precipitation for the month of May. All right. So that is the look at the month ahead there. All right. Everybody have a great week. Stay safe with some of these storms that are going to be coming in here. And of course, we always appreciate your feedback. Shoot me an email anytime. It's marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also reach out on social media, Marcus Bailey Weather, on Facebook and TikTok. And it's at Marcus Bailey on Instagram and X. All right? I think I got that right. But you can reach me out on all of those to be sure. Also, you can get our forecast 24 hours a day on our website, wishtv.com/weather. And of course, our free Storm Track 8 weather app. You can just go to your phone's app store, search for Wish TV weather app. Okay. Also, you can catch my forecast on the TV side locally, Channel 8 in Central Indiana. And of course, internationally or around the world, on our website, wishtv.com. Just click the live stream there. And that is Monday through Friday from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Wish TV's Daybreak. Hope to see you there. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a wonderful week. We will talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.